Imagine being worth millions before even hitting your 25th birthday. It sounds like a dream, right? For the new wave of ultra-rich YouTubers, people like Iman Gadzhi, Belmar, and Sebastian Gu, that dream is their reality. They claim they've cracked the code, achieved financial freedom, and want to pass that knowledge on to you. But as their wealth grows, so do questions around their legitimacy. Are these self-made millionaires truly paving the way for others? Or are they just as invested in exploiting hopeful audiences with flashy courses and promises that don't deliver? Today, we're going to peel back the layers of their success stories to uncover what's real and what might be a well-designed trap. How did they really make their money? Is their path to success as foolproof as they claim, or is there something darker lurking behind their wealth? Let's dig into their stories and expose the dark truth about the finance gurus. Number 1. Iman Gadzhi, the self-made millionaire. Iman Gadzhi is often portrayed as the poster child of self-made success. From his humble beginnings in London, where he grew up in a low-income family, he's now living the high life in Dubai. His brand, discipline, sophistication, and what he calls millionaire habits. He preaches the importance of reading, cutting out the noise from the media, and even having his suits tailored as key components of his wealth-building philosophy. But here's the kicker. Are these habits the true foundation of his wealth, or is he selling the dream of success in a package? A closer look reveals that Iman's empire relies heavily on courses, consultations, and premium-priced mentorships. Sure, there's value in self-education, but his path to wealth seems less about his skills and more about monetizing his image of success to others. While his lifestyle and advice sound aspirational, it raises a crucial question: is he genuinely empowering his followers, or is he turning their hopes into his profits? His critics argue that his advice is largely vague and simplistic, dressed up in luxury settings to appear profound. Reading and lifestyle changes might be beneficial, but they're hardly revolutionary. So are followers really paying for life-changing advice, or just a front-row seat to an aspirational lifestyle they might never achieve? Number 2. Sebastian Gu, from dropshipping to dream cars. Sebastian Gu's story reads like a classic rags-to-riches narrative. Growing up with limited means and working entry-level jobs, he was determined to break free from poverty, but his leap to fame and wealth didn't happen overnight. He first tried his hand at real estate before stumbling into the world of dropshipping and eventually Google Ads. However, it's not just his businesses that have made him rich. He's made a small fortune from his YouTube channel and the subsequent dropshipping courses he offers. Sebastian's YouTube journey documents his ups and downs, which is inspiring to many. Yet his content is filled with high-ticket success secrets that promise life-changing results. But as with Iman, there's a question about what's really for sale. Is it a legitimate business model, or is his real revenue stream simply monetizing the very idea of his success? A deep dive into his advice reveals common strategies, rebranded as secrets. For instance, his dropshipping advice is readily available across the internet for free, but he packages it in an enticing format. Many followers are left wondering if they're paying for wisdom or just funding his lavish lifestyle, complete with luxury cars and custom-built homes. Number 3. Jordan Welch, viral vault and mixed reviews. Jordan Welch is another name exploding on the finance YouTube scene. Known for his software product Viral Vault, which claims to provide everything an aspiring dropshipper might need, he's created a profitable business around a toolkit for those starting their own online stores. Viral Vault is a subscription-based service complete with training, curated products, and personal coaching. At first glance, it sounds like an invaluable resource for budding entrepreneurs. However, reviews of Viral Vault reveal a more complex picture. While some users find it useful, others argue that the knowledge it offers can easily be found online for free. In fact, the mixed reviews on platforms like Trustpilot suggest that it may lack the value it's marketed to provide. Is Viral Vault a genuine tool, or simply a repackaged product that capitalizes on the ignorance and eagerness of beginners? Even with success stories on his website, there's a question of whether this product is about empowering others or just making Welch wealthier. These tools, whether they work or not, rely on the upsell of community and mentorship. But often, beginners are sold on the fear of missing out, persuaded that paying top dollar will fast-track their success. Viral Vault may not be an outright scam, but it certainly rides the fine line between useful product and overpriced package. Number 4. Kevin David, the unemployed CEO, exposed. Kevin David, known as the unemployed CEO, rose to prominence selling entrepreneurial courses, encouraging people to quit their jobs and follow his path to financial freedom that was all too fascinating for him: luxurious cars, cool trips, and promises about a bright future. He filled up his social media pages with pictures of expensive goods, private jets, designer watches, and extreme experiences, all of which were carefully crafted to catch wide-eyed followers. Of course, it wasn't long before it became clear that Kevin's empire was standing on shaky legs. Kevin Marketing mainly bases his offers on having only some limited spots available, and also offering limited time opportunities so that people push them into buying his courses. Many of his students were left with nothing but disappointment and debt, as the promised secrets to wealth were nothing more than basic information repackaged with high production value. Behind the glamorous facade, Kevin's business practices began to unravel, exposing the deceit at the core of his operations. In November 2022, the FTC exposed Kevin David for manipulating reviews and making false promises about cryptocurrency investments in Amazon FBA programs. Kevin's company, DK Automation, used fake testimonials, deleted negative reviews, and even paid people to give positive reviews. The illusion of success finally crumbled when he was fined $2.6 million. His story is yet another reminder that fake success eventually catches up to you. Number 5. Dan Lok, the cult of high-ticket sales. The self-proclaimed mentor to millions is another fake guru whose schemes have left many financially and emotionally drained. Lok's courses promise wealth through skills like copywriting and high-ticket sales, but the reality is far from what he advertises. The so-called inner circle, accessible only after paying thousands of dollars, offered nothing more than empty promises and relentless upsells. Lok's marketing strategy heavily relied on creating a mystique around his success, portraying himself as an untouchable millionaire mentor with exclusive knowledge. He often used expensive rented cars and properties to convey an illusion of success, while continuously encouraging his followers to invest in themselves by buying more of his courses. His aggressive sales tactics created an environment where students felt pressured into spending more money in hopes of finally reaching financial independence. Many former students have reported that the content provided in Lok's courses was either overly simplistic or readily available for free online. The high-ticket courses were often nothing more than motivational rhetoric, with no actionable strategies to achieve the promised results. Lok's business model seemed to focus on extracting as much money as possible from his followers, with each course designed to funnel them into the next, more expensive offering. Beyond the financial exploitation, Lok also fostered a cult-like atmosphere within his community. He positioned himself as a figure of authority, discouraging criticism and using legal threats to silence detractors. This environment of fear and manipulation left many students feeling isolated and betrayed, realizing too late that they had been part of a carefully constructed facade aimed at enriching Lok at their expense. Former students have described Lok's program as exploitative, pressuring members into high-ticket sales that led them into even more debt. He cultivated a cult-like atmosphere, silencing critics with legal threats. Even his extravagant claims of living in multi-million-dollar mansions turned out to be false, as he was sued for failing to pay rent on a penthouse he only rented for weekend shoots, all to keep up appearances. When you look deeper, there's a pattern emerging here, a pattern that relies heavily on optics and branding. Many of these finance gurus present themselves as relatable, ordinary people who simply worked hard and followed their dreams. But they're far from ordinary, and the image they project, lavish lifestyles, luxury cars, jet-setting adventures, is deliberately crafted to entice those who want to escape their ordinary lives. They monetize this image of success, packaging basic advice in high-cost courses and pushing audiences to buy into their lifestyle rather than genuinely building wealth. The uncomfortable truth here is that for many of these so-called finance gurus, wealth has come less from entrepreneurial success and more from selling the how to dream. By targeting young, ambitious viewers frustrated by traditional career paths, these influencers tap into a market that's eager for an easy path to success. But often, that path is more illusion than reality. If you're hoping to find a shortcut to wealth, consider the real price of that dream and remember that, for these finance gurus, the business of selling success is their true cash cow. As you contemplate your own path to success, it's worth asking, are you really investing in your future, or are you just helping someone else get richer? Before jumping into any course or mentorship, think critically and don't just buy into the lifestyle they project. And that's all for today. If this video opens your eyes, make sure you hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more of these kinds of videos. Thanks for watching.